Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Modesty33 here, aka Crystal with the C, back at you with another video. But before I get started, if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the red button below to subscribe to my channel, and also hit the bell next to it so you're notified when I upload future videos. And if you just happen to click on this video, then I do want to introduce myself to you and let you know that again, I am Modesty33, aka Crystal with the C. I film and put out at least 2 videos a week. One is a reaction video and one is a sit down video. So if you're curious about my content, please check out some of my other videos. I most recently did a review of Legion Season 1, as I will be doing reactions to Legion Season 2 coming up in the near future. So that was my last video. I also do, again, reviews of luxury handbags, of makeup items, travel vlogs, just all kind of different things. So if any of those things interest you, again, I really would like for you to subscribe to my channel and join me on this journey. But let me get into what this video is today. And you see, you guys, I have my onesie. Yes. So today is going to be a reaction video, and this is going to be a reaction for Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 5, Episode 15. I think it's called Rise and Shine. I could be wrong about that, but if I am wrong, I'm going to put the title of the video when this video is uploaded, so it'll be the correct title. So I just wanted to... I'm getting back from church, Resurrection Sunday, so I just wanted to film a video before it gets dark. I put my light on, so maybe the lighting and the transitions won't be too bad, but if it is, I apologize in advance. But yeah, I just want to try to get this reaction in before it got dark. So just a brief recap of episode 14, which was like the most awesome and surprising episode to me of the season. Like, oh my goodness. Like, I guess like it was so awesome because I did not see any spoilers really for the episode. And like the pictures that I did see about the episode did not even spoil the major plot of the episode. So, you guys, episode 14 was bomb.com. Like, and Fitz stole the show of episode 14. You know, I'll just go ahead and go over the highlight, like really the parts that were like most important. Essentially, you know, they were trying to melt down the gravitonium to put in the little sphere so they could close the fear dimension. However, Fitz did not know of a way to do that. So there were still little fear apparitions showing up around the base. So then you see that Fitz ends up encountering the Doctor. And if you watch season 4, you know who the Doctor is. That is Fitz's alternative personality, and while he was in the framework, it was the Doctor. So the Doctor was a villain. So it's made to seem throughout the episode that the Doctor who's showing up is an apparition. And is doing all these things to try to get Daisy alone and secluded so he can actually remove her chip. But then you find out at the end of the episode that like there was no apparition. This was Fitz the whole time, and he's having like essentially a mental breakdown between, you know, good Fitz and bad Fitz. I mean, just kind of putting it that way. I'm just tapping on my screen. But so yeah, you see that, and it was such a shocker because it was just like they played it up this whole time to be a fear apparition, and it was not an apparition. It was Fitz the whole time. So I just felt like the episode and the reveal was brilliant. And so Fitz is the one who restores Daisy's powers, Quake powers, again, so she can melt down the gravitonium, put it in the sphere to close the fear dimension. So it was a very emotional episode too. Like all that was emotional. When Fitz and Simmons were talking while he was in the little cell, that was very emotional. And that was emotional for me. I was like, oh my goodness. Like, I hope that he does, like, because he kept playing with his wedding ring, and I'm like, don't do it, man. Do not take the ring off. Do not take that ring off. Like, I believe y'all can get through this. Y'all just got married. Y'all can get through this. Come on now. Don't do it. So he did not take the ring off. And then, you know, at the end, like that scene between Gemma and Deke was so good, where Deke essentially revealed to her that he was her grandson, and then, you know, Simmons throws up. So and so she may actually already be pregnant, really don't know. But and then at the after scene, like at the end of that, you see General Hale talking to like the assembly. There was some assembly or conference, or I don't know what it was, but confederation or something. But yeah, they were all talking, and they told her that, you know, essentially if she failed, she would have to drink the odium, which, if you remember, that is what Cassius, you know, while they were in space, the Kree drunk, you know, that made his eyes turn black, and it was kind of like he was bleeding from his eyes and, you know, foaming at the mouth, and that's when he beat Mac down, was the odium. So that's really crazy. So I guess maybe we'll learn more about that this episode, but I just felt like episode 14, The Devil Complex, was very well done. Like, so well written. Like, that was like, I mean, it's like that kind of quality on television. You would expect a movie to have that type of reveal and that type of writing, but it's a television show. So I just really thoroughly enjoyed it. But again, guys, that's kind of my little review. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into my reaction for episode 15, Rise and Shine, and see where the team goes from here after the emotional conclusion of last episode. So I will see you guys on the other side with my observations. Bye.
It's time for S.H.I.E.L.D. and Hydra to finally unite.
Yeah, this is what caused the end of the world. You better not, Bill. Don't do it. 28 years ago, we're doing this.
Good morning. Rise and seize the future.
And now, here to speak to you about another post-grad opportunity, please welcome Daniel Whitehall.
Imagine a man with the density of lead or the volatility of cesium. I mean, the possibilities are endless.
Well, this is Mr. Creel.
Can someone name another substance suitable for infusion? Yes, Mr. Von Strucker.
Why not use Red Skull's Tesseract?
Wow.
It's the greatest power source we've ever had.
Intriguing. Looking to our past for inspiration.
Well, that's a waste of time. There's no way that we could take it from S.H.I.E.L.D. unnoticed. We would blow our cover.
Well, I suppose you have a better substance in mind.
We're not going to find it by digging up our history. Instead, we should look to where the Tesseract came from to find new materials.
Yeah.
Meaning?
Outer space.
Finally! So forward thinking. We think that you will be essential in engineering the perfect human specimen for the chamber.
What?
Sir, I'm not a biologist.
Correct. But you're the only candidate left with the other necessary qualifications.
What?
You want me to be...
Artificially inseminated.
What?
It's quite exciting, yes? You should be honored. You will give birth to our new leader. As I said, we see the future of Hydra.
That is crazy.
I'm flattered. But is there an option where I utilize my talents elsewhere?
You always have a choice whether or not to comply.
Hail Hydra.
That's what we do out here, inseminating children.
That's what I thought.
Wow. 2 years.
Good morning. Rise and seize the future.
Maybe it is Ruby.
You made contact with aliens.
It's an alliance of several races. They call themselves the Confederacy.
Well, why the hell wasn't I brought in on this?
General, I'm gonna need you to come with me.
Calvin! 6 months ago.
General Talbot.
Fast forwarding.
Your family's here to see you.
So he's away. I thought he was maybe still in the coma.
Okay, not a train, because the last one was a train. Choo-choo train. Right? Strawberry. It's not strawberry. It's cat.
Nice job, Dad. You're on a roll.
Okay, we can do this because I got a mind like a steel trap. We can get through this. All right, so the last one's a train.
Wait, I don't understand. He was getting better and now you want to transfer him somewhere more comprehensive. But he's getting better. He's calm. Today's a good day, Mrs. Talbot, but the damage to his frontal lobe is severe. It's going to take a lot more time to retrain his brain to control his impulses and think clearly.
No, that's not a friggin' cat. That's not a cat.
Glenn, honey.
That's not a cat.
Everything's okay.
George is just trying to help.
No, he showed me this the tiger. I said it was a cat, and he said I was right, but I'm not right. I'm wrong. How am I gonna get better if nobody's honest with me?
Sir, take a moment and
No,
breathe.
you take a moment. Stop it. Stop pumping me full of that junk. I still outrank you. I don't know you. Go!
I see you bit my daughter Ruby.
CrossFit Tinkerbell's your daughter? I've known you 20 years. You never once mentioned having a child.
I learned my predecessors hadn't just made contact. They had struck a deal for protection.
From what?
Brokered a deal. That's what
war
Kasaya
coming to
said.
Earth. It's only a matter of
What
enemy.
flag do you fly?
Does it matter?
If you choose those squidbillies, it matters.
With Billy.
I didn't choose Hyde.
Here go Ruby playing her little game.
Hello? Is this supposed to keep me off balance or something? Having me stumble out to an Econo Lodge continental breakfast? I get this boy a C minus. Hey, wait a minute. Oops, all berries. Okay, C plus. By the way, when Hale's done playing games, I'll be in my room.
And he put the cereal in a bowl.
She's not ready. I'm not sure she has the temperament. I'm wondering if your Daisy Johnson is a better fit.
Oh no, don't do
You
it.
made her into quite the formidable soldier.
Made is not the term I would use.
Well, as far as her heart is concerned, I hear she sacrificed her own boyfriend for the greater good. Those decisions are not easily made.
Now, wait a minute.
Look, she's powerful, she's intelligent, she's calculating. If the Confederacy needs gravitonium, Daisy Johnson is the one to deliver it.
By infusing her with gravitonium?
Yes, she would have the power to level alien armies, blow their ships apart. She would be worthy of Whitehall's code name for the project. Destroyer of Worlds.
What? Are you serious?
I was overcompensating for something, but...
No.
Truthfully, I don't regret it.
Dang. Cold-blooded.
Just how it had to be done, Daisy.
He's still on our side.
Don't defend him. Not to me.
There's not a lot of team left here, so let's hold it together.
We had to seal the rift shut.
By any means, no matter how sadistic.
Okay, well, would you have agreed to do it?
Never.
Well, then I didn't have a choice.
You didn't have a choice? You drugged me. You restrained me, and you cut into me.
I don't feel good about it either, but in a few hours, the town up there would have been affected as well, so I'm sorry. I don't need your forgiveness. I just need you to trust me.
You are not leaving this room. You are Hydra.
Well, that's an advantage. I saluted the same flag as those people.
Yeah, but we don't turn on our own here.
Do you want me to recount all the times that you did?
Oh. Shade. bitch.
We'll figure out another way to track Hill down.
Dang.
It was a trap. It'll be different this time.
The other tool belongs to Deke.
Oh,
Who got it from his grandfather?
Our grandson. But he's the worst.
the worst.
I think he's perfect. Plus, his very existence proves that you and I make it to the lighthouse and live long enough to raise a daughter. Do you see what this means?
Yeah, I do. It means that our daughter's obviously going to marry some belligerent space goon if she's going to give birth to a Deke.
No, Fitz.
See?
It means you and I are invincible.
Okay. So that was Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D, Season 5, Episode 15, Rise and Shine. So I'm going to try to make this outro a little bit quick because as you can see, night has fallen upon me and the lighting is not the best from whence I began. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of try to wrap up. But that was a cool episode, regrouping from last episode. So they're just essentially trying to figure out what their next move is. And then seeing the background of General Hill and her story, which I don't completely understand all the way. Because I'm like, okay, well, how old is Ruby then if this all occurred to General Hill like 28 years ago? Because, like, I thought Ruby was like a teenager or something. Like, I don't know. I mean, I thought she was like 16 or like 18 at most. I didn't like, because that would make her like, what? I guess depending on when General Hill went to the program, like mid-20s? I don't know. But, yeah, mid to late 20s, like whenever General Hill was inseminated. And so it was kind of cool to kind of see like all the events from General Hill's perspective. And now, like, it was just really crazy though, like how everything is coming together, like as far as her wanting Coulson there and him meeting the Confederacy. And, you know, like, that's the whole thing that Cassius was saying to Yo-Yo and Mac back in, like, episode 9, I believe, like, about a deal being brokered between humans, like, for Inhumans, I think, something along those lines that Cassius was telling Yo-Yo and Mac as far as brokering a deal that, you know, happened a long time ago. And this is the deal that essentially General Hill is brokering now with the Confederacy, who is a conglomerate essentially of all different races. And so she's trying to broker this deal, but what she's saying is that she doesn't trust the Confederacy, so she wants to have something like something to fall back on essentially. So that's why she has the gravitonium, and they're talking about merging the gravitonium with a person. And that's the whole reason Ruby, like, exists. Is she's supposed to be the one to lead and to be merged with the gravitonium. But General Hill feels like Daisy would be a better leader and to merge her Quake abilities with the gravitonium. And, like, saying that Whitehall essentially had a nickname for this project called the Destroyer of Worlds. And it's like, yo, are you serious right now? But who thought that that was a good idea to merge gravitonium with, like, a person's DNA? Like, that dude, isn't that dude still, like, Graviton or whatever from season 1? Like, so I feel like, who thought that this was a good idea? Who thought this was a good idea? Like, what is going on? And, like, Coulson, it immediately clicks, and he's like, oh, no, Like, they're saying the road to hell is paved with good intentions. And that's essentially, like, what General Hill is doing. Like, you can look at her background and her backdrop, and she feels like, you know, she's doing the right thing to preserve humanity, but her actions really inadvertently lead to the destruction of humanity. So it's just really, really crazy to see all this coming together now. And now, like, Daisy is trying to look for Robin. And I feel like that is kind of something too that leads to destruction as well. That's another step in the wrong direction, because now they're looking for Robin, and we all know that like in 2018, or was it 2018? Yeah, like with the whole gravity storm, like you see that essentially Robin was on the plane with them, and her mom didn't make it, is what they said. So it's just like all these events are leading to the future. Like they haven't changed anything yet. You know what I'm saying? That would break them out of this time loop that they're in. So that was really crazy. And then Gemma talks to Fitz, and Fitz is now aware that Deke is their grandson, and his reaction is funny to that. And the whole thing with Yo-Yo feeling like essentially she's bulletproof because she knows she at least makes it to the lighthouse. And I feel like Gemma took it from the perspective of like when she was talking to Fitz that they're invincible because they know that they have a daughter who again marries, somebody and gives birth to Deke. So they're like, okay, so we at least know that we can't die up until this particular point in time. But I was thinking, like, as far as when they were talking about the time loop and breaking the loop, like Yo-Yo, her whole mindset was like, if she died or like if one of the team members died, it could possibly break the loop because like they all know that they live to be in the lighthouse in the future. But what if one of them didn't live? That would be a breaking pattern and a break in the loop. But the thing is, with Yo-Yo, if she died, I feel like it would have to be another team member to die. Well, it could not. I don't feel like it could be Yo-Yo, and I don't feel like it could be Mac because we didn't really see Mac in any of the flashbacks. So that's assuming Mac has already died. And then the other thing is, if Yo-Yo died, like just like Kasaya said that, she died and come back over and over again. And so, like, even if she died, like, there's still the technology in place, just like Tess, to bring her back. And I guess that's the same for any of the team members, but specifically, because I said that about Yo-Yo. So, I don't know. Like, I don't think her dying would necessarily break the loop because they could just bring her back. So, I don't know what exactly is going to break the loop because right now, it's like they're all walking out the same path that was traveled, that led to the destruction of the Earth. So that's pretty much the episode from what I remember. I don't know. And then you see Talbot, and he's been, kept prisoner here as well. It'll be interesting, I guess, to see, like, and then I guess, like, with that whole footage when they were assuming that Daisy destroyed the world, Daisy actually may have been fighting Ruby, who was merged with the Gravitonium. So that might be what it actually was. But I guess we'll see in the future episodes. We are like moving on to episode 16 of S.H.I.E.L.D. the next week, and so we are getting up there. So the end of the season will be soon, you guys. So again, I really look forward to seeing what happens and how they go about breaking the loop. But again, guys, I thank you so much for watching this reaction. Again, I know it's dark, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I'm a little tired as well. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, make sure you comment below. Let me know what you thought about this episode. And if there was anything else that you noticed that maybe I missed, or, like, I watch other reaction videos, honestly, to catch other things that I miss in these episodes because I know I don't catch it all. So, but yeah, let me know what you thought about this episode in the comment box below. Also, make sure you share this video with anyone else who's watching Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and who's interested in reaction videos. And guys, most importantly, before you click off this video, if you just happen to click on You Love Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., make sure you subscribe to my channel. You do that by hitting the red button below. It is completely free of charge and it really helps my channel out. So make sure you subscribe to my channel by hitting that red button and making sure also you hit the bell next to the red button so you're notified when I upload future videos. So again, guys, I thank you so very much for watching. I hope you've had an awesome Resurrection Sunday, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.